Think about your day. What do you do when you wake up? Brush your teeth, check your phone. These actions, seemingly small, are habits that shape our lives. From the mundane to the momentous, habits dictate much of our daily behavior. We are creatures of habit, often unaware of the automatic routines that guide our actions. These ingrained patterns, repeated over time, have a profound impact on our health, productivity, and overall well-being. Understanding the psychology behind habit formation is key to unlocking our potential and living more fulfilling lives. Habits are like the autopilot of our brains, allowing us to conserve mental energy for other tasks. By automating repetitive actions, habits free up cognitive resources for decision-making, creativity, and problem-solving. However, this double-edged sword can work against us when unhealthy habits take root. By recognizing the power of habits, we can take control of our actions and design a life that aligns with our goals and aspirations. Breaking free from the chains of negative habits and forging positive ones is the key to unlocking a world of possibilities. Habits are not formed overnight. They are ingrained through a neurological loop known as the habit loop. This loop is a powerful mechanism that our brain uses to automate behaviors, making them second nature over time. This loop, consisting of three key components, cue, routine, and reward, is the foundation of habit formation. Each component plays a crucial role in embedding the habit into our daily lives. The cue is a trigger that initiates the habit, such as a specific time of day, a particular location, or an emotional state. It acts as a signal to the brain, indicating that it's time to engage in a specific behavior. This trigger signals the brain to enter automatic mode and engage in the learned behavior. The brain's neural pathways light up, preparing the body to perform the routine without conscious thought. The routine is the actual behavior itself, the sequence of actions that make up the habit. Whether it's brushing your teeth, making coffee, or following a workout regimen, the routine is the core of the habit loop. Finally, the reward is the positive reinforcement that strengthens the habit loop. This reward can vary greatly, from tangible benefits to intrinsic feelings of satisfaction. This reward could be a tangible benefit like a sense of accomplishment or an intrinsic feeling of pleasure or satisfaction. It's the brain's way of saying this behavior is worth repeating. The brain remembers this reward and associates it with the cue and routine, making it more likely to repeat the behavior in the future. This association is what makes habits so powerful and difficult to break. For example, let's say you want to develop the habit of exercising every morning. The process begins with identifying a clear cue. The cue could be your alarm clock going off, signaling that it's time to start your day with physical activity. The routine is your workout routine, which could include activities like running, lifting weights, or doing yoga. And the reward is the feeling of accomplishment and the release of endorphins you experience after exercising. This reward reinforces the behavior, making you more likely to repeat it. Over time, as you repeat this loop, the connection between the cue, routine, and reward becomes stronger, and the habit becomes more automatic. The brain starts to anticipate the reward, making the routine easier to perform. Understanding this loop is crucial to hacking the habit formation process. By consciously designing your cues, routines, and rewards, you can create new habits or change existing ones. This knowledge empowers you to take control of your behaviors and shape your life in meaningful ways. Biohacking, the art and science of optimizing human biology, offers a powerful approach to enhancing habit formation. By understanding the biological underpinnings of habits, we can leverage specific techniques to make the process more efficient and effective. One key aspect of biohacking habits is optimizing our environment and routines to support our desired behaviors. This includes designing our surroundings to minimize distractions, setting clear goals and intentions, and tracking our progress to stay motivated. Another crucial element is managing our energy levels throughout the day. Our willpower is a finite resource that depletes with use, making it harder to stick to our habits when we're feeling drained. By prioritizing sleep, managing stress, and fueling our bodies with nutritious foods, we can maintain optimal energy levels and improve our chances of habit success. Furthermore, biohacking emphasizes the importance of personalization. Each individual's biology is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. Experimenting with different techniques and tracking our results allows us to identify the strategies that best support our individual habit goals. By combining the principles of psychology with the tools of biohacking, we can optimize the habit formation process and unlock our full potential. Section 4, Building a Better You: Practical Tips for Habit Formation. Building good habits is a journey of self-improvement that requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to experiment. It's not just about making changes, but about creating a sustainable lifestyle that supports your long-term goals and well-being. While the process may seem daunting, implementing a few practical tips can significantly increase your chances of success. These tips are designed to help you navigate the complexities of habit formation and make the journey smoother and more enjoyable. One effective strategy is to start small and focus on building one habit at a time. This approach allows you to concentrate your efforts and energy on a single change, making it easier to manage and sustain. Trying to change too many things at once can lead to overwhelm and burnout. When you spread yourself too thin, it's challenging to maintain the consistency needed for any habit to take root. Instead, identify one small habit that you want to develop and make it your sole focus for a few weeks. This could be something as simple as drinking a glass of water every morning or taking a 5-minute walk after lunch. Making the habit easy to perform is crucial, especially in the initial stages. The simpler the habit, the less resistance you'll face and the more likely you are to stick with it. Reduce friction by removing obstacles and creating an environment that supports your desired behavior. This might mean decluttering your workspace, setting up reminders, or preparing everything you need in advance. For example, if you want to start exercising in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. This small step can make a big difference in your ability to follow through with your intentions. Another powerful technique is habit stacking, which involves linking your new habit to an existing one. By doing this, you create a mental association that makes it easier to remember and perform the new habit. By attaching the new behavior to an already established routine, you leverage the existing neural pathways and make it more likely to stick. This method can be particularly effective for integrating small changes into your daily life. Finally, celebrate your successes along the way. Acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, can provide a significant motivational boost and reinforce your commitment to the new habit. Recognizing and rewarding your progress, no matter how small, helps to reinforce the habit loop and keeps you motivated. Rewards can be simple, like treating yourself to a favorite snack or taking a few minutes to relax and enjoy a hobby. Remember, building good habits is a marathon, not a sprint, and consistency is key. It's about making steady, incremental progress over time rather than expecting immediate results. Stay patient and persistent, and you'll find that your efforts will pay off in the long run. Section 5. Breaking free from bad habits: strategies for positive change. Just as building good habits is essential for personal growth, breaking free from bad ones is equally crucial. Bad habits can be deeply ingrained and challenging to overcome, but with the right strategies, it is entirely possible to make positive changes. Bad habits can hold us back, sabotage our goals, and negatively impact our well-being. They can create a cycle of frustration and disappointment, making it difficult to achieve our full potential. The first step in breaking a bad habit is to identify the cue, routine, and reward that maintain the habit loop. This involves a deep understanding of what triggers the behavior, the actions you take, and the reward you receive from it. Once you understand the triggers and rewards associated with the behavior, you can start to disrupt the loop. This disruption is key to breaking the cycle and creating space for new, healthier habits. One effective strategy is to make the bad habit difficult to perform. By increasing the effort required to engage in the habit, you can reduce its frequency and eventually eliminate it. Increase friction by creating obstacles or making the behavior less appealing. This could mean putting physical barriers in place or making the habit more inconvenient. For example, if you're trying to cut back on social media, delete the apps from your phone or use a website blocker. These actions can help you resist the temptation to mindlessly scroll through feeds. Another approach is to find a healthier substitute for the bad habit. Replacing a negative behavior with a positive one can satisfy the same need or craving in a more beneficial way. Identify an alternative behavior that satisfies the same need or craving and make it easily accessible. This makes it easier to choose the healthier option when the urge arises. For instance, if you tend to snack on unhealthy foods when you're stressed, keep a bowl of fruit or nuts nearby instead. This simple change can significantly improve your diet and overall health. Finally, enlist the support of others. Having a network of supportive friends and family can provide the encouragement and accountability you need to stay on track. Tell your friends and family about your goals and ask for their encouragement and accountability. Sharing your journey with others can make the process less daunting and more rewarding. Having a support system can make a significant difference in your journey to break bad habits. Their support can provide the motivation and reinforcement needed to make lasting changes. Remember, breaking free from bad habits is a gradual process, but with persistence and the right strategies, you can achieve positive change.